Right, we're going to get straight into this. So, welcome if you're new, and hello, my hashtag OG oldies. My name's Claire. This channel is about empowering your divine feminine, your divine masculine, your inner energy, and whatever is going on in a connection. I'm going to use these wee funny cards because they're pulling me. So, that the ones my eyes were being pulled to was that one again. Loosen the fuck up, control freaks don't get laid, you tight ass. So, I mean, that's. Sorry if you're sensitive because they are pretty. I mean, listen, you might think that, like, well, I'm really blunt and whatever in my words, but it's like I'm a weird mixture of like blunt and sensitive. Again, and remember, I always say I haven't said it for a few months. That doesn't feel like, but sensitivity is a beautiful gift. As we're approaching the Pisces moon at some point tomorrow. Although every time I keep looking at it, it's telling me Pisces moon isn't until Friday, but no, Pisces moon at some point. Wait a minute, I'm just double checking, but I know, yeah, Pisces moon is tomorrow. So I'm filming this on Wednesday, and I'm also all track at it, like, so it's 29th of May 2024. I really had to think what year it was there. So again, if you're wondering, like, so basically, and that everything means something, I can't even get my words out. So I can't even get my words out. I haven't got a lot of energy though, to be fair. And that was with resting all day yesterday. And then where I've missed the mark is I missed the point where I should have went to sleep. I got over to it, and then so I've just had complete broke. But I mean, I've had broken sleep for weeks now. It's just like I said, I can't stress you how much I can tune in to everyone going through the ascension. Everyone meaning, wow, that rain seems to be. Like, you know, the collective energy, the world energy, but also everyone on this channel. Like, I can tune in that it's just like, oh, it's weird times. Do you know what I mean? I don't think anybody would disagree with that, but basically it's intense. And right now is the last degrees of Aquarius moon, which is expect unexpected. And I did do a reading yesterday again. Fuck knows how. Like, I've pulled that energy from somewhere, but again, because I just allowed them to speak through me, and it was actually really powerful because I used this deck, and it was very intense, heartfelt apologies and messages that were coming from the collective of the divine masculine. But when I was just asking them, I meant to record it, and I could feel that there's some reason why I'm not meant to publish it yet, because it was really intense. Like, just to sort of get at the start of it, it was like, again, it was like this wrath of God coming through. It was like, it was a chat about bullies, and, you know, reflecting on your unhealed shadow, and, you know, needing to show your inner child more love if you know, if you've been if you've been a part of, like, treating people like that. And again, like I said, the word bullying is just, it seems to be everywhere right now. And I do connect it with the shadow side of Gemini. It's because Gemini is like I always say, it's gossip, and, you know, you've really got to be careful with that, because some people, you know, some, it can be light, harmless kind of stuff, but again, if you're making your whole life revolve around talking shit about people, then, you know, it's you know, you really got to look at that, because um yeah, and that's why it just feels like, you know, because it really gets draining to do this, because it's like I'm picking up the energy and I want to pick up all the love. And I mean, look, this, it did end on this, so well, it didn't end on it, but these came out. It was so divine feminine, divine masculine together. um and oh yeah, look, that's the point, because I'm everything I say is channeling, clearing, healing energy. That's how it ends up. That's how it ends up. So the people that are trying to keep that apart, 418 is coming through again really strong, because it's, it's so funny. So 418 is the Four of Wands, union energy, and I'm going like that. So yeah, a bit of a similar message, but again, I laughed. But yeah, every time I shuffled, it was like, and I just think it's because it's such strong messages, and I feel it's more to protect. I think it's sensitivity around anyone going through their awakening, and it not, you know, not to, I don't know, to I don't know, but they're telling me not yet. So I'll put that one out when they give me the green light, because it did have, like I said, it had strong messages in it. But I'm going to do this one, and I'm asking, could we, that's a bit of a similar chat, but believe me, it's not as strong as what came through yesterday. But there will be, can I just say, there will be a strong message during this, because the Venus, the Venus Sun conjunction is in my 8th house, and with my North Node, so it's like, to me that would say I'm meant to say something very important about love. Yeah, and it means a lot of other things, but like, we'll just see. Or like valuing yourself, because Venus is love, but it's also valuing yourself, and it's money, so it could even be an important money message. It's going to be something like that though. And because it's my 8th house, that's Scorpio, it's rebirth energy, it's death and rebirth, and it's why as well, that because that's happening, like, I have to tune in to whether I've got the energy or not to do this. And I have to say, so right, they are guiding me to say this. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these wee cards says something about crying. I can feel stuff bubbling away under the surface. And although, obviously, like, yeah, I channel collective energy, but obviously there's things in my own life that can come up for me, things that are present and from the past, and it's more, I feel with it being the 8th house, it'd be stuff from the past coming up to be looked at, to be released. But basically what I'm saying is, like, this is so hard to describe this. So I feel like this is symbolic of if this is you or this is your person. Oh God, I'm annoying myself with that, but I can't help it. I feel if this isn't you, it could be somebody's twin flame. So remember, these messages aren't for everyone, but I just feel like I want to burst out crying. That's how I feel. I felt like this since last night. Like, I feel like there's like a whole load of emotion, like, wanting to come up to the surface. And the really interesting thing is, I started the reading, it might even be underneath here. The card, yeah, I think it will be. Look, this was the cards, right? Open your third eye, and that's what was kind of amazing. It might even be later on tonight they get me to publish it, I don't know. But I'll publish this one, for I really don't know. But I don't know where it's kicking about, right? But it was, the card's called The Witness. And this came out, and remember I said, well, I don't know if you remember because it was really long and not everyone will have watched it, but at some point I said, whatever I said there, I really feel that's going to open people. Oh, it was the clearing. And remember, they do it through me, but it was whatever I done in one of those clearings, I really felt it clearing people's third eyes, and this was like literally one of the first cards to come out. So, and you'll see that whenever I publish it. Like I said, I don't think it would be that long. For some reason, I feel it's maybe even just until the moon goes into Pisces, or maybe in Aries. But I might be talking shite and it's already published, but whatever. But yeah, basically, look, the divine masculines open their third eye. There you go. That could even be quite a good thumbnail. Although that's the card from yesterday. Divine masculine's third eye is wide open, but that could be kind of horrible for any years, regardless of your gender, because the things that get you to see clearly can be pretty painful. I know myself because it's happened to me. Oh, look, I regret lying to you. That was it. Oh my God, shut your mouth and listen. Stop talking. I know. Right, I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at how blunt this is, but Gemini energy is quite blunt and just expressive. And it's Aquarius moon. And although that's really harsh, I think behind it it's like, look, so I think that could even be like the energy of somebody's like, just listen. Like, I mean, obviously we don't want anyone to be speaking to anyone like that out there, but shut your mouth and listen. It's like, say to yourself, it's like, I feel you're going to need to listen to the truth. And it's obviously going to have something to do with somebody lying to you. However long ago that was. Let's get the rest of those cards, because I'm in the mood for them. Maybe the tiny wee tarot, because what just fell on the floor? The 8 of Pentacles. Right, and also the buzzer's going to go in a minute, but I'll pause this when the buzzer goes. But that could be about, yeah, look, it is the 8 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, look, see, I love when this happens. It's just fucking cards falling all over the place. Floor of Truth. Floor of Truth isn't as messy as it was because I tidied it. And also, I was like, there was something I need to do today, even if I was tired. And then I remembered it was the whole tidying my room thing. And again, that's my shadows, like, oh, fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? Minor child's like, I don't want to tidy my fucking room. But I'm gonna, even if I just do a wee corner of it, and then I'm seeing my pal and her kids tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. And although I'm not very good in a Pisces moon, I'd rather just be in my bed. I really do need to get out and see some of my friends, because it's like I'm still in winter mode, you know, and it's not winter, it's summer. So I feel that's how some of you might feel. But yeah, somebody's coming forward with the truth and clarity. They've been working hard on something. Yeah, they've been working hard on something. I think it's been working hard on yourself. A divine masculine. And this is a divine masculine with a lot of feelings that they haven't spoke about. King of Cups, right? Let's shuffle them. God, that rain's so heavy. The rain is crazy right now. I mean, so I might say the weather's crazy right now. Oh, look, it's also got like the Seer symbol there too. Oh yeah, so there's a lot about divine masculine third eye opening in a big way, and I feel that's why a lot of people might be a bit more quieter just now, like, you know, in general, like that would maybe be more chatty because you're going through quite intense changes. So I'm sending you love if that's you. Right. The rain is really symbolic of the Aquarius moon right now. So let's put them back. Sorry, wait, I'm going to pause this because again, this is the energy though. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, see, look, this is, if you don't get this, then I'm not going to be the person for you, right? But this is the people that get this, get it. Look how wondered I'm being distracted. I mean, I am tired, but that's when the messages can flow through even better. But it's like, my eyes are being drawn to a deck called Talking to Heaven. So I do feel there's somebody out there that it's like, you're talking to heaven, or you're praying, or you're asking for an answer, or maybe the answers are battering you in the face like it happens to me. You know, it's something like that. It's just like all the questions going on. And they're pulling me into all the things to do with the rainbows here too. So I really do feel, you know, there's a still very strong rainbow codes coming through, because that's what came through in the reading that I done yesterday. And then also I saw the rainbow, which, oh, that's really what it is too. When I saw that rainbow, it was amazing. And I did get a better photo, but again, I'm not keen on posting them because like then it shows where I live, and it's like, you know, so that's why they look a bit shit when I put, like, to be honest, I'm aware of that. Like, it doesn't look the best because it looks amazing with the actual photo, but I'm not doing, you know, I think that's wise. But yeah, it was actually, it was that was like nothing, nowhere near how amazing that looked. And just to get across the point, it was 9 o'clock at night, and that's why I was like, am I seeing things? It's like, anyone else seeing this? Because that's very like new earth energy. Like, I know, although I do believe, you know, there probably is, for all I know, I'm not on like things like Twitter and all of that, or like these more local things where I live, but for all I know, other people have got, like, I kind of feel like I wouldn't be surprised if my dad tells me like that somebody caught an amazing picture of that rainbow or something, because I hope they did, because it was, you know, beautiful. But what I'm saying is, I've definitely had moments where I see things like that and other people don't. Like, I remember at one point during the pandemic, like, I think it was in 2020 at some point, I saw like this rainbow at my window, right? And it was like, and basically when I was asking other people that, like, you know, like family and like, you know, people that would have been able to see, like, nobody saw it. Like, and I do feel it was to do with like dimensions, you know what I mean? Like, just there are, obviously I can feel and I talk to other dimensions, but I can with like, and obviously clairvoyant, like I can see things as well that other people can't see. And obviously we know that's what clairvoyant is, but I mean like literally with my literal eyes, because that's one of the things that I like to teach about clairvoyance. Clairvoyance isn't just seeing the future. It's and obviously with me it's the past, present, future. It's Akashic records, but it's also, your clairvoyance can be like that when your eyes are pulled to things around the room, because you notice that with me, like when that's why I call it out, like that's clairvoyance too. But anyway, so I do feel that buzzer's going to go soon. So let's just see, where was the divine, for whoever this is going to make sense to, because again, I feel they just want me to do a video about anything that's going to help anyone that most needs it now. That's what I want to ask. I'm going to shuffle one of these prayer cards. The one that came out yesterday was about being protected from evil. And that's what kind of was like, whoa, because I'd just given the rant. Well, it wasn't me, but you know, I gave the rant about, you know, ask for forgiveness. If you've been a part of like bullying people, look, 1444, and especially if it's chosen ones. And you'll know, if you're around here all the time, you'll know I don't use that term chosen ones too often. But although it is a thing, and I am one, and I don't know, you can decide if you're one, but it's kind of like, I don't like to use it because I feel there's a lot of people that do it in quite a dickhead way, to be honest, you know, and like, wait a minute. Right, I've just, so, I don't know how, well, it doesn't, right, it doesn't matter how much. I mean, it's not like it was a food delivery, but it's stuff I need to put away in that, so, but it's like, it's nothing hot, basically. Right, so, it's 15:55, so what my eyes are homing in at are the 555, but what I've just realised they're trying to tell me is they're trying to impress upon me, which again is a weird experience, you know, because I'm like, basically what I'm trying to say is like, why am I feeling like this? Because, you know, and I have to be, this is what can be hard for me sometimes. I have to be honest with myself about it. It's like, you know, am I feeling sad about something? Am I needing to take some time for me? Am I needing healing? And sometimes it can really take me like a wee bit of time to work out that it's not mine. So I don't mean laugh, but the thing is, so I'm being drawn to, I was 555 in the time, and then I just got drawn to 555 there on the timer on this. They're trying to tell me somebody's depressed out there. So, you know, whoever that is, because it won't just be one person, it'll be a lot of people that are feeling this. And that makes sense to why they're like, don't put that one out just yet. Because it's a message that needs to be heard. But again, I know I keep saying this, but look, I keep going, look at, sorry, I can't help but laugh because you're seeing how indecisive I can be sometimes, and it's just got worse and worse and worse. This year it's been really bad. And I swear to God, I really do feel it. It's because I do feel I'm being shown what happens to my twin flames there. Like, there's no other way I can say it. Like, I just feel that, right? I feel it's the show. I just feel it is. So, because again, you got to own it, that it's like, you will have similar traits like that. Because this is the worst I've ever been in a long, long time, and I just feel it's got something to do with what, you know, the process that we're in. But yeah, basically, I really do feel they're telling me there's some of you that are really needing to uplift your thoughts or even feeling quite depressed, because this mentions depressed. And remember, depression is deep rest, is like the dark night of the soul. You're in this period of feeling quite down. So, and I'm shuffling the prayer cards too, which does kind of indicate, although I do feel they're guiding me to use them at the start and the end, or either the start or the end. But, and they're pulling me the Jesus cards too, they ain't fucking about. This could even be channeling the energy of tomorrow, like, or the next couple of days, because Pisces moon, oh my God, I just said tomorrow and I picked up that, together tomorrow. So it's a label that's been kicking about. I've showed it in some of the other videos, but there could be something about that for when anyone watches this, whether that is quite literally when you watch this together tomorrow. It doesn't necessarily mean twin flames together tomorrow, although it could mean like you're going to be, like, for instance, for me, that could be like, I'm going to be with my friend tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? But I see your smiling face in my mind's eye. Oh, look, mind's eye, third eye. There's a lot going on about this. It's quite an interesting. I see third eye, and I think we'll get a better thumbnail than that, but there's something about third eye opening. Yeah, basically that's what I just clicked. Like, when I went to get the door, I knew they were telling me that because I saw that on the floor, like it was face down. And I picked it up. I was like, right, focus your attention on the many blessings that surround you. By doing so, you'll let go of depression, poor self-esteem, and excess weight. So yeah, something you could be feeling like really shit about yourself, basically. That's the feeling that I'm getting. And I feel they were trying to tell me that, by like I said, I just kept getting the feeling yesterday I wanted to burst out crying. I was like, well, cry then, Claire. You know what I mean? Like, I don't say it loud, but I'm talking to myself like, you know, I love a good cry, or a good greet, as I'd like to say, but it wasn't coming up. And then even this morning when I woke up too, because I hadn't slept that great, and I was like, why, you know, what is this about? And they were telling me, it was like, they told me that much, you're channeling the feeling of people that are like on the precipice of a lot of emotion pouring out, you know. So, but it is interesting because it, like, I feel that is happening for all of us in some sort of way, but I'm channeling, like, actually, I will just say it now. Shit, I feel like I'm going to actually look. This is so weird. This is what I'm trying to say. What I was getting was, it's like I was hearing clairaudiently. It was like I was hearing me doing this right now. So that's how sometimes my Claire's work, and I don't even know what mixture of that to call it, but it's like, in my claircognizance, I would say, if I had to bet, like, I could hear and feel me doing what I'm actually feel like they're getting me to do now. And it was like, and it's because, see, this is what I mean, it's because it's so intense, it's in my 8th house, and it's meant to push me out of my comfort zone, because that helps you out your comfort zone. But what they're trying to say is, like, the way I was hearing it in my head was like, I wanted people to actually witness, like, the difficult side of this journey. Do you know what I mean? Like, because that's what, oh God, I'm just going to let myself cry and get this out, but I really do feel like to stress, I feel I'm channeling other people's energy too, because I think that I was holding it back, because it's like there's that many people that are sending negative energy. See, my voice just went there, and it's like, I protect my energy out, and like I said to Nathan the other day, you know what I mean, don't slack on that. If you get a lot of spiritual warfare, you have to keep it up. And the reason why I don't share as much of my more difficult moments as I'd like to is because of that, because it's like, right, they can then attack me more, because they'll see me in a, you know, it's not a weakness, like in a lower, you know, lower energy, but I am feeling guided to say this, because what I'm saying is simultaneously I feel really quite in my strength, but what I'm just trying to say is, like, I kept hearing this term, like, witness, and I was like, oh my God, that was the first card that I pulled. The first card that I pulled on that video that I done yesterday was witness from the shamanic deck. And I don't know where it is, it's kicking about somewhere. Oh wait a minute, that might be it there actually. Yeah, look, the witness. Oh my God, that's so creepy how that happens, because it was round the other way. But yeah, it's like, so at the same time as me owning that, yeah, there's a desire, it's quite strong. And also the 8th house, 12 houses, it's not a coincidence, there is a desire in me for it to be witnessed how painful this has been. Like, it's not fucking easy. And I just think that it's like, it reminds me when I was at uni and I was going through hell and I was going through my dark night of soul. So again, see, at the same time as me sounding like it's me going on about me right now, see through it, because I can observe it. It's like they're just getting me to talk about this because it's one of yous needs a witness for how dark your dark night of soul it is right now. Like, because that's what, because I'm reflecting on overall, like, I'm reflecting on what I've been doing, particularly the last 2.5 years, but really and holistically, like the last nearly 10 years, 9 years this year. Like, this is like, it's really not been easy. That's what I just want to say. And I know that's pointing the obvious, but it's like, and that's all I need. I just need people to witness that. And I'm sure you do see that, but it's like, well, yeah, I know what else they're telling, you know what I mean? It's, I feel this is about twin flames needing to witness that in one another. Like, I feel it's about the strong desire that you need to actually face one another and witness that in one another, how fucking difficult this has been. And not about, like, I don't mean about, like, you know, having a go at the other one for it, like, just literally being like, this isn't about blame, shame, guilt, because I feel everyone's done enough of that. It's like, this is just about, this has been really painful. And we've all had to sacrifice a lot, because I'm being drawn to the word I will sacrifice. And then the words fight against the odds. But I'm also being drawn to the word succeed. It's like, it's just, yeah, there's just something about really needing to witness for all of us just how difficult this has been. And I can probably, you know, if we're going to blame anyone, I think we should blame that that other guy that I've watched him in a few days. I think I should, because it would make me laugh. But it is sort of casting my mind back to, you know, some point last week when he'd said something. It was just a post. It was just a very simple post too, but it's just like, I think that's maybe been bubbling away in me. Because it's just like, kind of surreal. That's really what I'm saying. And that's why I think I'm saying I'm looking forward to having just a nice peaceful day, hopefully, tomorrow. Like, because I love kids, and and I love my, obviously, like, my, my friends' kids and everything as well, and it's just, I'm really quite close with like the children, you know, my friends' kids and stuff as well. So it's, but right, so but this is what I mean. This is how people are feeling. So look, I just feel a wee bit better for letting that out. And remember, I haven't I haven't really had any sleep, and but I get it. They're, you know, that's the best way I can describe to you how they were giving the message. Because, you know, it was funny. It was like I put on, like, because it's loads of things like I'm going to feel better. Like I need to dye my hair, and I feel I always just kind of feel like a lot better once I dye my hair. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. To be honest, it doesn't really bother me too much either when it's not. But you know what I mean? I feel a bit fresher and like just, and it's But it was when I put my dressing gown on when I went to answer the door, and it reminded me like if you just when you just feel like shit. And it just I did think today when the Amazon guy dropped off a parcel, I thought, well, he must think I've got depression or something because every time I answer the door, I'm in my in my jammies or my dressing gown. It's like, listen, sometimes I won't be feeling too great because I'll be fucking exhausted. I've just like, oh, you know, if someone's to ask, like, oh, you know, why are you in your because I just sat on YouTube for like nearly 8 hours channeling healing energy. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? It's because that's a frustration I get sometimes. Like other people that understand healing and that, you know, people might see that as like, oh, I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's just interesting. It's just, you know, you've got to understand your own calling. Like I said, your calling isn't a conference call. Other people don't need to understand it. As long as you've got an understanding of your boundaries and your balance in your life, keep doing you. Because there's loads of aspects in my chart right now that it's like, it could be seen as very unique and weird, like more so than usual, but it's exactly what I'm meant to be doing. So that's quite challenging in itself. Do you know what I mean? It is like I'm just going to own that for myself because what I'm saying is what it does every now and again upset me. Like I think that's why they're getting me to talk about uni. That it didn't matter how much I was sitting there crying in a circle of people telling them I was in pain. None of them were seeing it, and then they would just hit back with how strong I was. But I'm like, but you're not listening to me. Like I'm really not feeling good. And this is just so intense because I'm tuning into somebody really not feeling good and needing to be witnessed. And so again, I have to stress because because it annoys me if people don't understand that this isn't mine. So I have to get rid of this because it's not mine. And I'm not gonna lie, for a wee while I did think it was mine, you know, but I've clicked. I'm gonna know for definite because look at look at that. That sounded like I was really deeply in the pain. It's now it sounds like it's just fucked off. I'm not an actress as much as Martin was. That was fucking badder. When I've seen that in the replay, Martin saying I should be in River City. That's a Scottish soap here, by the way, and it's no one that I like. I've got to say, I don't even think that's still running. I don't know is it still running, but you know what I mean. It's like, but that does seem like I'm acting, but I'm not. Like seriously, I'm tapping into the emotion and then I'm tapping the fuck out because I don't want it, that's not mine. But I did think it was mine. Like last night when I thought, fucking hell, is this mine? Like, you know, because I've got, take your pick of what fucking traumas I could like sort of dig into. But this is how some of you are feeling. So hopefully with me, I don't know, embodying it for a bit, it's helping you. So for the Lord God is our sun, our shield. He gives us grace and glory. Yeah, again, cover yourself in prayer and ask for God to be with you. The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. That one came out the other day. Yeah. Right, what else? I was going to do that. I'm not doing that. I was going to do a spread. I'm just going to see what comes out. It's been long enough and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet. What does Jesus have to say to it? So yeah, let's read this. So I'm not going to home into too much of, is this a divine feminine, is it divine masculine, is it a male or female? This is just whoever this is making sense to, but I am praying for whoever's, all the people that are feeling this. Focus your attention to many blessings that surround you. By doing so, you'll let go of depression, poor self-esteem, and excess weight. No, I did read it. See, you could literally be in your bed right now because you feel that bad. That is what they were trying to tell me because that's what I felt like when I feel you're that bad you can't get out of your bed. Possibly even like, you know, in a dark room. And again, I feel you because I have to do that from time to time when I burn out. Heal the sick that are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come nigh unto you. Luke again. 9th of, the 10th of September could be significant, or the 9th of October. And can I just say, I'm not going to name names, but because it's, and everyone knows because it was on the live if you watch, but for the person where that name could have been relevant, pay attention to this, because that doesn't mean, oh, the person called that is your twin flame because it's on the card, right? It's just acknowledging that's because, and you know how I know that, right? In fact, shit, that's a really, oh my god, look, that kind of isn't fair, but I have to. I don't even know that the person's going to be watching this, but look, they just pulled me to that. They just pulled me to that when I mentioned that. So again, that seems a bit harsh, but the reason why I'm saying that is because I think that's how people can get confused in the twin flame journey. Yes, you can see your twin's name and surname and birthdays and things that remind you of them, but you can also see the karmic energies of around either one of you as well, because right before I came on here, like I kind of laugh at it too, right? But like I had a synchronicity where it was like the combination of somebody's name was like two karmic energies. Yeah, basically. So, and I was like, you just can't fucking write this shit. So I just had to laugh to myself. So, yeah, so, so I feel that could even be another wee extra thingy for one of yous, that it's like, and look, like, it could be that guy's not feeling too good right now and he's looking for comfort in you. And so I think it's just reiterating what came through the other day about protect your energy there. Right, so back to the collective, but that's interesting. John, somebody's twin or somebody's karmic could be called John. My father gives you the true bread from heaven. Oh, that feels like some kind of abundance energy coming in. And I do feel, I do feel abundance, and it's interesting because you might be like, really, where? Because the wee bits and bobs of conversation I've had today, it's been people praying for money, like money being tight and stuff like that. But I always really do feel that as a test of character. It's teaching you something. And I know that better than anyone. Like, that's why I'm not, I'm not like overly attached to money in the slightest. But like I said, that can have its downsides as well when you're not bothered about money, because then, yeah, but I'm more so see it's a good thing. Because especially when you're doing work like I am, like, yes, I get paid sessions too, but like I've been saying lately, the sessions I've done more free stuff than I've done paid, like way more, and that's why they're like balancing scales. But it's and that's why I always stress, like, again, with all that energy in my eighth house is debt and karmic debt, and so I always try to stress that to people. When you have got it to give, the people that give out a lot of energy, and not just me, like anyone that's giving out a lot of energy, it's good to remember that energy exchange, and it doesn't need to be a lot. It can be like a wee bit here, there, anyway. Like, I was appreciative of that on the live when one of used donated too, and it's kind of like, whether it's there or the other things, because it's basically showing appreciation, and anywhere where you're showing, oh, there's a card that says appreciation, anywhere where you're showing gratitude, I can't stop hiccuping. I'm pulling me to that. Fucking apologise. Seriously, just do it. Your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things. Matthew could be again significant. So we've got Luke, John, and Matthew, and then look, this person looks really fed up. So this is just some sort of message about, like, look, the Father knows what you need, and I feel you're being guided. There's somebody that needs to, I'm telling you, you need to be witnessed about how down you are right now, and maybe you need to be witnessed by me specifically, because they've got me to deliver this, and they've also got me to feel it. And it could be about something to do with ghosting someone, because the ghost stand, I will shuffle these though. What else have we got? These are so cute. I really, really want to tidy this up. See what I mean? Look, I'm getting pulled. I know I've got ADHD, but this is insane. I'm getting pulled here, there, and everywhere. This is, somebody's thoughts are all over the place. Somebody's thoughts are all over the place. And in shamanism, like I always say, if you are an overthinker, you really need to go and talk it out. You need to balance the energies. What else do we need to know here? Again, Lily could be significant too, because it's got orange lily. Someone in the spirit world. The Seer. Oh my god, right. What in the hell? what the fuck? There's something good coming for you. There's something coming to harvest. So that is amazing. But I did keep saying, like, look, I got pulled into the Seer symbol on the Divine Masculine card, which I've now put away. Wait a minute, I need to find that shit, because this is just to be, I'm going to pause it. Right, look, I got pulled in to the Seer symbol, and now I've pulled the Seer, and we've also got third eye. So that's, I mean, a very, very strong message that if you weren't already a person that had seer abilities, I feel your third eye has been blasted wide open, not only to the truth in your own life, but like I said, you'll start having very similar experiences to, well, fucking hell, if it's intense as me, then I think you will need some coaching through that, because I've never met anybody else that has it as intense as what I do. But and that's, I'm not just saying that, like, you know, I'm not saying that being big-headed. Like, I've literally had other, like, I've had famous mediums say that to me. So and not even just famous, because like big wows if someone's famous, because like I said, even usually when mediums are quote unquote famous, they're really quite grounded and down to earth. Well, the ones that I like anyway, because if they're not, I probably don't like them. But although I can think of, like, that's funny, I mentioned Teresa Caputo today, because I do feel like her showy side is like me. But I certainly wouldn't go up to somebody in Scotland or something, and that's funny. Somebody might be near a Scotmid or just been in a Scotmid. I'd even go to Scotmid. That's hilarious. I'd probably order from it, if, to be honest, like on the, if, I don't know, it just depends which one I pick that day. Usually Sainsbury's or Tesco or something, but basically that's weird that I said that. But anyway, what I was going to say is, it's not like I go into the local grocery store or whatever you call yours and start reading people, because that's what she does. But her kind of banter and humour, and you know, and even the, you know, the way it comes through is, you know, somebody had said to me once before she got really big, they were like, yeah, you really remind me of her. And that was online, and this was like, God, this was like, it was online, and it was probably about 14 years ago or something. It was a long time ago anyway. And then anyway, I loved watching Teresa Caputo, so maybe some of yours too. But anyway, yeah, I've had other mediums comment on, like, you know, just how strong all of my clairs are. And again, I don't think I need to explain why that one is divinely meant. The beauty way. So again, remember, right now we've got the, well, people would call it the Kazimi, but the Venus conjunct the sun. So Venus is beauty, like I mentioned, beauty, money, love, valuing yourself. Yeah, you're being kind of, I think you're being quite tough on your appearance, particularly, I feel, or your self-esteem, self-worth, something like that. It's kind of reminded me when I shared on the live, when my niece had said, you don't have to be beautiful. And I know what she meant by that, because she, you know, she always particularly says, she's like, you're beautiful with or without makeup, you know, and I'm always telling them how beautiful they are, because they are beautiful. But it's, you're beautiful. That song might be relevant though. Wait, who is that? James somebody. Is that not? Oh yeah, that's pretty sad. That's about thinking somebody's beautiful, but you've lost them. Well, that kind of fits with this standstill. Somebody's at a bit of a standstill healing. Like I said, I feel you could even be in your bed, not feeling well right now. Or like, even if that is just feeling down, like, you know, not literally unwell. But again, that is not feeling well. You need to take care of yourself. Earth, I feel walking outside could give you some energy. Look, that's why they got me to say that, about if you're stuck in your head, you need to get it out, you need to talk. It's to do with directions. Because the medicine wheel is all the different directions. And it's why all the animals that are on this are all animals that actually, snake medicine is a medicine I work with, the scorpion medicine to go deep down into the root of something, jaguar medicine or whatever that is, leopard, jaguar, that's a medicine I work with, hummingbird is at my heart, and eagle, all these energies I've integrated, and that's why I'm able to help people. All the energies are different directions, and there's always other animals that want to, you know, come to me. Yeah, look, this is about it. To me, I can't remember what that's about in the book, but it doesn't matter. It's like, I'm seeing that as your harvest coming in. The vision quest, yeah, look, this is definitely, this is so interesting to me. But again, I'm sorry if you're feeling down, because I know there's just so many people feeling like this. There could even be somebody out there at 60 feeling like this, because there's a 60 on that. Obviously, don't take that if it's not relevant. But the vision quest, I've been talking about the vision quest a lot. A vision quest doesn't need to be that you're out in the dark alone and seeking answers that way. It could be that you're like I mentioned, I feel somebody's in a dark room, in a dark place, but I feel you're going inwards, asking, praying for the answers. And I feel with all these third eye cards, I feel you've got them. And look, I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. Visions of your twin coming to you very strongly. I feel the rainbow, and look what I said about the rainbow energy, the rainbow codes. Wouldn't be surprised if I go through there and see a rainbow as well. Because all the rain, the moon, secrets. There's secrets here, follow your intuition. There's the jaguar, and I just mentioned jaguar. Or did I say leopard, whatever. To me it's all black cat family, but it's, or big cat family I meant to say there. But this is one of my big power animals. The upper world, yeah, look, the angels are trying to heal whoever's feeling like this, the mystical shaman. So it's, yeah, this is somebody, look, 38 as well, could be an age, or 59 or 28, or what's that, 41. These ages could be significant. It's like you're being taken on a shamanic journey, basically. It's like you're being taken on a spiritual initiation, whether you like it or not. Yeah, the staff. Pachamama. To me, this is quite sexual energy, actually, because that reminds me of like the Ace of Wands or something. And the Pachamama is divine feminine. So that, to me, in a weird way, is like divine masculine, divine feminine again. And that's what happened yesterday with the cards. The eagle rising above. I feel this is about rising. Look, 16's the tower, and it's an eagle. This is about rising above the drama and the gossip. That's what it is. Somebody's in a low place, and it's at the root of it is some kind of gossip. And this is, yeah, soul, and you need soul retrieval. This is what I'm saying, like, it's making me sad, but it's making me fucking angry as well for everyone that's on the receiving end of this, because it's, all of us have been at some point. Well, I don't know how hard you get it, but I certainly know that I fucking have been, and probably still am and don't know, but I've been in darker places where I literally have felt it, and I haven't been as strong with dealing with it, but now I really am, and it's kind of like, but obviously, like I said, as you heard there, like, I can resonate with what I was saying there, that's, it's just getting across that it's like, you know, for the people that are doing that, like, you know what I mean? I just don't even know what to say when I say that. Like, if that's, I'm reading the energy of, it feels like someone on the receiving end of gossip. That's what it feels like. You're having to rise above tower moments and gossip, and you're needing to retrieve back parts of your soul because you're traumatized. Many paths, and this card's about whatever path you take, you're going to end up at the same place, and I feel that's about with your twin flame. Taming the wind. This is somebody trying to balance all the changes going on in their life. I feel changes in the wind, and then there's a witness. Somebody needs a witness for how they're feeling, because look, there's a rattle, and that's in shamanism. To me, that means about like when whoever's holding the rattle. Although it's about clearing energy too, actually, because my rattle is one I prepared earlier. Like, actually, you know what? I think they're telling us that. So hopefully you weren't sleeping to this, but I'm going to shake the rattle, and I'm going to clear some of this heavy energy for whoever is open to it, okay? So 3, 2, 1. So just know as I'm doing this, I'm sending you healing. I'm always sending healing when I'm doing the cards, but I can feel that around my head, so they're telling me there's a lot of overthinking. Oh yeah, love it. Right, okay, so I do love the sound of it, right? So, and I know some other people do, so, but you might not. But so thunder, something's gonna something's going to happen here. It's like thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Maybe someone's scared actually. I just saw all the fours though, but there's no need to be because the angels are all around you. The circle. See, but that wouldn't normally be mean something bad, but I feel it's like this feels like a circle that is turned on somebody. That's what it feels like. And then these two cards, look, that's X marks the spot, and that's about cutting people off because they're being dicks, basically. Obviously, it doesn't say that in the book, but it's about what do you need to cut out of your life. So it feels like somebody's close circle has turned on them. So that's what it feels like. The drum. See, there's a lot about needing to use tools to clear your energy. The sweat lodge. Yeah, this is definitely to do with, look, right, I'm being pulled too many things. There's another one about the wind. There's a change in the wind. Someone's spiralling out of control. Somebody's not happy. Sun in reverse. Sweat lodge, again, is very similar to Vision Quest. The child in reverse. Inner child healing. Lightning. So we've got thunder and lightning now. I feel that's the angelic energies, heart of the sky, and the Pleiadians and the Lemurians and all the sort of galactic guides coming in to ground somebody. The ancestors as well. Somebody's having a timeline shift. Remember how I started this? Somebody can see now. Somebody can see now, as if the seer was behind it. Yeah. Again, this very much feels like some of the divine masculines that are, oh, fuck's sake, man, I'm tapping into it and it feels really intense. So it's, yeah, that's all I can say. What does this divine masculine want to say? And remember, I have to keep stressing this over and over and over again. This isn't everyone's, and obviously it isn't everyone's, because I've been doing this for 2.5 years, and like like I'm sure sometimes when I've been doing some of these I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's mine. No, it fucking wasn't. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, but let's be real, some of the times I've been doing it over 2.5 years, it will be, some of the days it will have been how mine's feeling, you know what I mean? But some days is feeling like this, some days divine masculine's feeling like this, or it's you, whether you're a man or a woman. And like I said, I feel it's quite a few people, because it's just, I've just noticed noticing how the energy shifted, and just when I've spoke to people, like, people are not feeling so great right now. So I bury, yeah, and that can be a sign of it. People burying themselves in work. So this is the thing. You're either the kind of person that when you're down and feeling crap, or whether it's as strong as you would say depression, you have to, like, say for instance, I've always said this, but see, when there's, God forbid, when there's a death around me, I am not the kind of person that could, when I worked in the Matrix, when I had a like 9 to 5, well actually it wasn't fucking 9 to 5, it was more like 8 till 6, but when I had a job that it was 10 hours and it was 12 hours including the travel, something's longer, I couldn't do it. Like, I had to, like, I'm thinking, well, I don't actually want to go there, but I'm thinking of particularly some really traumatic ones, where it was very traumatic experiences I went through. Yeah, there's no way I could have possibly went to work, but to be fair, I actually only took 2 weeks off, and then I did go to work, and I just don't even, like, talk about superhuman, I don't even know how I even done that, but I know how I had to, because otherwise, you know, I wouldn't have been able to survive. Like, in the 8th house is debts, remember, and it's the time I took off for things like that is, yeah, it's like, it's been hard to come back from, to be honest. Like, even now, years after some of these situations where I've well, basically been supporting other people with things that I would do it all again. You know, if I could go back to the past, I would do it all again. It's things that are part of my calling. But that's basically, anyway, coming away from this is what I'm trying to say is, some people just crack on with it. Some people can't deal with the trauma, and it's like they want to just, or the, you know, the pain of somebody dying, and they're like, right, just get back to work and keep busy. And some people, you couldn't possibly, like, you need the world to stop. You need to be in your bed numb, or crying, or maybe you can't cry and you just need to be numb from the shock. And there's no judgment. I really do feel it's like people are, I don't know about one or the other, but all I know is I'm not the person that can carry on working when that happens. I'm too sensitive. The world has to stop for however long. And yeah, that was an issue when I was working in the Matrix. It was and like, yeah, what am I talking about? It can be an issue now too, you know what I mean? Like, we all need money to come in, but it's like, your health's more important. So there's someone's burying themselves in work to forget you, and there's something that was that they're feeling it was their fault, but they blamed you, and you came closer than anyone. And now this person's like, I want to feel that way again, but I crossed the line to us, and now I don't react when people mention you. And then these were the only 3 cards left. I couldn't let you get. Oh wait a minute, that's the song that was trying to come through when I was in the live. Couldn't let close to me, even though you mean the most to me. You came closer than anyone. And every time you and every time you know what I mean, the Sam Smith one, I can't remember the exact words. What's this say? Because that just fell. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. And the one about I sabotaged it because it was too intense was kind of right. So yes, this is definitely the theme that's coming through. But yeah, there's something about I wish I could share my good news with you. I regret lying to you, and I couldn't let you get close to me. So there's a mixture of, well, there must be some sort of good news, and maybe the good news is somebody can see now. But then it doesn't need to be about. Well, it doesn't need to be about a divine feminine, but generally does tend to be needs. You and I, and there's something about you and I were too young. Right, let's get a message, because this is actually a bit. I don't know. It's a bit too intense. I actually need to go and eat something and get back to my bed. And these cards aren't going to help. Let me tell you, if they're anything like the ones that came out yesterday, so I've just put that one back. Let's see if it comes out again. Again, basically the point is, this is a masculine that wants to get their message across to their divine feminine because they're not ready to do it in the physical yet. But then this is the kind of things that will come out when the person is. And it's not just one person's divine masculine, it can be a whole load of them that are feeling this. Or it's you. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. And our relationship was different and special and people didn't understand it. Well, of course, one of the ones that makes me want to cry would come out. And you see, that feels like what this is about. It feels like, do you know what it feels like? It feels, that does upset me, like, for everyone and me, but and I'm a twin flame, but it's like, it feels like this person, it is like a spell. It's like this person got pulled into, like, it's like this person was like manipulated to start thinking like the other people. Like, it's like people have been like, oh, that, you know, that wouldn't work, or that's a bit weird, or blah, blah, blah. I don't know. And then it's like, now they can see, no, it fucking wasn't actually. That's come from your own insecurities and your own unhealed shadows. And now I've just lost the person that I wanted to be with. Because that, I don't like that. You're beautiful, it's true, I saw your face in a crowded place. Oh my God, one of those cards says this. And I don't know what to do, 'cause I'm still in love with you. I might be making up the words, but it's something like that. It's something about you can't fucking be with the person. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. And like that, oh, this did come out yesterday, and I see, but no, I know that what they're saying to me. This is like, look, this is something to do with gossip or this is like some friends, in inverted commas, something's been convoluted here by people. I miss looking into your eyes and into your soul. This feels like something in the past. This feels like somebody's asked something about a divine feminine in the past, and whatever information's come back, I feel hasn't been the truth, basically. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognise you. You were never a stranger to me. Or it's present, but it feels more like the past. And it's like the person's now looking back and seeing all the connections. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. But you see, that's just sort of saying that it doesn't always need to be just that. It's just that the combination doesn't help. If somebody didn't believe in love and their heart was closed off to it because of, for whatever reasons that can all be, and then on top of that, there's insecurities, and then the muddies get watered by jealous, unhealed shadows, is the way I'm going to put it, karmic energies. It's something like that. I'm trying to move on, but the thoughts of you still linger. Yeah, this is somebody that they basically can't shake you off. And I don't think they want to. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. This is somebody, so if somebody went ghost on you because we did see the ghost card, and I saw it again when I was shuffling too. I feel like yes, it is that. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. Now again, broke up might be too strong because you might never have been an official couple, but just tweak that for whatever makes sense. This won't be for if you've just met someone, obviously, yeah, because look, you're my best friend. I cherished our friendship above all others. This is the same message that came out yesterday. Couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as more as a friend and nothing more. But like I said, that it's interesting because sometimes, you know, I've got other people that assume like that's like a thing that happens to everyone, but like in my experience, it's not even that. It's like with the people that I help and how it happened to me, like it wasn't like mine was like, I don't want to be your friend anymore. We just stopped. It just went weird. We just stopped talking to each other and stopped seeing each other, and then it just like it was like, you know, God's plan that we just actually didn't. It was made easier by I didn't even bump into him anywhere. Like I've explained the times when I have bumped into him a tiny handful of it, and we were kept apart basically. So it wasn't just interfering energies that I've definitely there. I mean, there's definitely stuff that's went on. It was also like God's timing, you know, it was divine timing, because that's what it is in these unions. But anyway, I'm going to bring this to a close because I want to go and have a bacon roll at tea time, because why not? My nana used to do that. My nana's maybe around me. Because I don't usually do that. I always used to find it weird. I'd be like, why are you having a fry up at tea time? But some people do that and it's not weird. And I have become one of those people. That's what I want. Yeah, something's coming full circle. The end of a lesson, a tough lesson, and it feels like somebody wants to really strengthen these bonds in the physical, because that is the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody, on the 21st of January could be significant too. Somebody wants to come in here and strengthen the bonds, and there's a whole lot of love, because and somebody's third eye is wide open now to this love, to this connection. Somebody has completed a karmic. All these masculines, if this is you, have completed a karmic cycle. You're completely, utterly in love, and you want to come forward in a big way. When you get to, yeah, you're moving the fuck on. Look, fuck this, and you're moving on. You're in search of something spiritual, more meaning in your life, or it could literally be you're moving away from the devil and somebody that had you in your lower chakras. I mean, wow. And you're having to take a leap of faith to reach out because your third eye's open. And you're not willing to feel alone. Look, if this is you, I feel you've went through a period of feeling very isolated and alone. You could have isolated yourself to heal, because that's the Four of Swords. And wait a minute, this is really testing my tarot fucking thing, because these cards are hard to work out sometimes. Like, I've had them for years, but it's like, sometimes, but like I said, because I intuitively did it, it really doesn't matter if I don't know what one it is, if I forget. Like, you know, if I'm kind of like, because I have to think, because I have to go with the colours. Four of Swords is about rest, healing. I feel someone's been healing from trauma, and they've put them from a difficult experience, whether it was way in the past or more recently. Somebody's, and all these full moons have had a big effect on someone too, particularly that last full moon in Sagittarius just recently. But someone's coming out feeling alone, and like coming out of a period of anxiety. I mean, you could be like feeling like that now, but I feel you're going to be, whether you know it or not, the Spirit's going to move you. Holy Spirit's going to move you, the Chariot, because that's an interesting Chariot card. Chariot cards usually got like some kind of vehicle moving or something, because it is about, you know, fast movement and travel and everything. But this is two hands, and that always kind of reminds me of hand fasting as well. So this is about a spiritual union moving forward. Something about the 7th of June could be significant, because the 6th of June is the new moon in Gemini. And again, I really do feel if you're the feminine, because this is mostly obviously feels like it's been for a masculine, you detached. You had to detach to let this person heal. And I feel it was really, really difficult. And I feel like, look, I don't know where mine is. I don't know where mine is at this journey. And this is because I'm a divine feminine that has had to detach too. But I feel it is tapping into what we're saying about, like, that's what I was reflecting on how difficult the whole journey's been as a whole. And obviously I've been on this journey for a long time, yeah, but this is the Lovers, you know, that's quite a cheesy card too, but it feels like some kind of victory and love is coming about. 66 could be some kind of number that is meaning something. feels like communication, feels like, look, heart again, the Eight of Pentacles again, someone's been working hard towards a union, putting a tower moment behind them to come into balance and, you know, to be the happiest you can be, because it's the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck. But at one point, if you're this masculine, you didn't want to put in the work in the physical, like you just felt like it was going to be too much like hard work. But then when you took some time to go inwards, you realised that you actually do want this union. And now all the masculines that feel like this, you know, you might still be in this, but you feel really sad. But then you're going to go from being like curled up in a ball, if it's that bad, to like, ta-da. You know, you're going to come out of basically heartbreak. So again, this is a mixture. Some people could be heartbroken at other things going on in their life that have happened. And I do feel there's some kind of gossip and shit I'm picking up on. Because remember, I keep saying Gemini's gossip. And usually I'm picking up, you know, sort of saying how rough it is on the Divine Feminine. But today it feels like a gossip around the Divine Masculine. So, oh shit, there you go. That's what I always talk about karma, guys. It's the mirroring effect. So I've already went through that. And that's why I always say that at some point my twin will go through the same thing. So if you felt like you have been treated unfairly, I'll just leave it at that. Then it happens to your twin too. And I feel, so like I said, I'm always praying for mine every day anyway, but it feels like this is what's happening to all the twins. This is going to make sense to. So, and if it's not, then again, be humble, because if people haven't went through this is what I'm reading, the energy, we know how this works, because they did pull me to one I filmed 3 months ago, and I'm actually going to post that in the community tab. I can't bother watching it again, but it's got a guy looking really sad on it, and it's got, will you give me a second chance? I feel those energies might be catching up to real time, or about to be. It could be real time for some people though. But yeah, this is about celebration, reunion. In other decks, people could be like, oh, it's about a third party, but I think that's actually when it comes out reverse. But I never used to say that, but that does, you know, they say it to me when it's relevant. But this, somebody, I just heard somebody's not relevant to this anymore. So if there was a third party, they're not relevant. Like, that's these crowd of divine masculines are focused on union, because that's divine union. That's my birthday number. That's why I'm here to do this for people. Yeah, and the Empress. Somebody's focused on their Empress, their Divine Feminine. So if you're a Divine Masculine, this is to give you a bit of hope there. If you're a Divine Masculine that's still in the difficulty of it, give yourself time to heal, but you're going to come out of it and you're going to go and get what you want. But I do feel there's, you're leaving some kind of fights, arguments and conflict behind you, and people that were interfering. There's someone interfering in a relationship. And I feel this person's going to have a lot to tell you, and they are really sorry, your twin flame. Chemistry is obvious between the charts. So much chemistry that this, if you're this masculine, you could get very jealous of, and don't like the word possessive, but at the thought of anyone else being near your Empress like that. Childhood, I feel you've been healing childhood wounds, and you feel you've got a strong telepathic bond. They were actually the ones from yesterday, I think, but it fit with the message. And yeah, oh my god, look, see how I did mention that it was my claircognizance at one point, and then there's the rainbow as well. Archangel Uriel. So I feel Archangel Uriel is really with you at this time. Pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as their answered prayers, and I feel that it's like I keep, somebody needs to be witnessed by their Empress, I feel. That is the message. Somebody needs to be witnessed by their Empress and union. So this is definitely the energy of whenever this union is, your Emperor needs to be witnessed. That they might be clearing space right now. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you and use feng shui. But you know what I mean? It's like somebody could be clearing the way. And there we go. I knew it was going to come out. Clairvoyance. The two things I mentioned. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So if this hasn't already happened, that's the way it's going. Because it's all in divine order. Everything's how it needs to be right now. Look past illusion and see the underlying order. So whether you're the masculine that can't see right now, but it feels like you're, well, if you can't see, it feels like you're about to, or the feminine that can't see how this is ever going to sort of sell out. Just look past the illusion. The Maya of this world, it's an illusion. And there's a loved one in spirit that is really encouraging this masculine. This came through when I channeled that guy the other day. And again, although that's going to be I say it like it's for one person. I feel that can be piggybacking for many people's friends in the spirit world, because everyone's got, well, hopefully you've not got, close friends in the spirit world, you know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of like my mum's best friend died when she was young, and she's like a guide to me in the spirit world. And I just, even thinking, although this was like many, many years ago, I always get really emotional at like how difficult that must have been for my mum. So your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of their worries and feel their love and blessings. And yeah, like I said, I really do feel that this loved one in spirit is wanting to guide you to your union, because that reminds me of Holy Grail. We angels bring you gifts from the Creator. Open your arms to receive. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. That was really intense. And again, it's just these messages are so intense. I'm like, am I just going to have a whole load of unlisted videos that I'm not going to put out? But I'll watch this and I will put this out. But I think for some reason, I know the reason why. I think the reason why they don't want me to put that one out is, even if it is even aimed at karmic energies, or especially if it's masculine energies when they've been in distorted energies, it just felt like it might be too much for people that are feeling not so great right now. So although I know it's not me, I feel guilty when I'm the messenger. So I'm going to trust my intuition, and I'm not putting that one I done out yesterday just yet. So it's not that bad though. But I'll put out this because this feels like it's really going to help. What else do you need to know here? Yeah, look, the wounded warrior. Somebody's went through the wars. Like somebody's a wounded warrior. It's like you're almost there, but it feels like you're exhausted. And you look almost there. Oh wow. I'm laughing because that to me, the strength card, and particularly that one, is always about like somebody's tamed somebody's ego. But it's like that lion looks exhausted, but they look at peace. And I feel this is about, look, somebody's almost there. And then it's like that reminds me of my card that says, I can't wait to see you sleeping peacefully beside me. But it's like, look, the divine feminine has been given this masculine the strength to get through whatever they're going through. These cards are so cute. Yeah, but it's like, look, the new beginning, it's not quite here. And there's something, there's some kind of illusion, lie, something that's a confusing situation needs to be cleared up before a beginning can come about. Yeah, but somebody, I'm picking up on a lower energy that somebody thinks there's not going to be a new beginning because I regret lying to you. Yeah, like look, and there's High Priestess in the verse as well, and oh right, it could be like a dark High Priestess could have been influencing this. Someone around somebody to go against a star, a divine feminine. Again, it feels like somebody has manipulated a masculine to go against their own feminine. And that's what the lies could have been about. But now someone's been working hard on themselves. That one again that came out at the start. And they've been keeping an eye on you, because that's learning about things, but I also feel they've been keeping an eye on you. And yeah, putting the mind games behind them. So again, this is what I mean. Sometimes it is like, right, and I do feel like that. Basically, I feel this masculine played mind games with you if you're the feminine, but it's because someone was playing mind games with them. Very complicated here, but it does happen. 3 Pentacles. Yeah, look, someone was working against them. That's what I'm getting. Someone was working against them. Can you see there's a tiny wee black cat? Look. And I don't ever get a good feeling with the cats, because the two of the decks, it both mentions two-faced friend or jealousy. So, but if you associate cats with a mystical, supportive energy, then, because like I said, I have got black. I've got a leopard here, that is a power animal, but it's just because of those. That's always what comes to mind. Oh, and then there's 2 of these cards sitting. Oh, wait a minute, there's more than 2. Fucking half the deck. Right, wait a minute, let's put these in. The death card, yeah. Someone's going through an ego death. Or they've went through it because of what I've... Right. I'll just do it till... 10 of Wands, yeah. Somebody's dropping the burden. If you've not dropped this burden already, you're about to. It's too much. Because remember what I said, I feel a lot of emotion rising up to the surface. Karma. Fucking hell, I just spoke about it. Because it's God speaking through me. I haven't said God speaking through me in this, I don't think. But if you're new, yeah, somebody's received a lot of karma. But also, look, this feels like the gossipy, witchy again. And you might be like, what? Like, because I always have to stress this, but like, witches are people that witches could be like if you sit around at a table gossiping about somebody, because like, you know, I've said this before, but they're guiding me to say it again. There was one point in my life, and it was years ago, but I'll never forget it. I was actually having a panic attack, feeling people talking about me, gossiping about it, and it was so crazy because it was like, yeah, but it was just like I'm that tuned in that I could feel it, like I could feel the psychic energetic attack going on, and because there was a lot going on in my life at that time anyway, it was like I couldn't really get out of it, like and it was it upsets me even now to think about it, so I'm not going to go there because it's like, like that could bring up that trip, but it was like really horrible, and I wouldn't even wish my worst enemy to go through that. And that's what I mean. Like, it's interesting because I'm seeing a lot of titles out there and I'm pulling out the same energy. My stomach's rumbling, telling me get something to eat. But see, solar plexus worried. That's somebody worried. I feel this is the karma that's coming for the people that have treated people like that. And again, just know that if anybody, if anybody happens to be lurking here that's done wrong by me and they feel guilty, like, just know I don't do that. Like, I don't wish for you to be unhappy. Like, I want, if anything, I can worry about people, do you know what I mean? But I had to move past the whole that, because I used to worry about people too much, that I would have drove myself into like the ground, you know. I did, you know, like I lost myself trying to help other people, and but I don't want any bad blood with people, but I also, you know, unfortunately don't really want I don't want anybody back, like literally don't want anybody back from my past, apart from my twin flame. and I can't control that. That's just if he wants it. But it doesn't mean I wouldn't, like, you know, I think if somebody done it in the right way, it's not that I would accept an apology, and you're forgiven anyway, whether I get that or not. Anybody that's ever done anything to me, and like I said, there's a long list of them, but yeah, but I certainly, what I'm saying is, I'm not somebody that's like, haha, you're getting your karma. Like, I don't like it. It actually makes me sad. But this is why I try to warn people, and even for folk that I don't know, actually, even people that I don't know that might like have thought they could talk about me and nothing would come to you. Again, I more think that's stupidity. I say to people, that's why I posted that meme the other day. You know, look, watch out for the people that bounce back from the bullshit, basically, because they're God's chosen ones, and it's the truth. Boom, drop the mic as I pull the Emperor. Yeah, look, this is an Emperor, so if you're not in your strength yet, Emperor, you're going to get in your strength. Oh, look. Well, it's funny because it's two different cards, but so this was yesterday. I pulled Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Then it came out with what other cards, and he does again. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Emperor and Empress. That's how it ends up. If you want to know the end of the story, that's how it ends up. So the witchy, ghostly people that are trying to stop it, like, good luck to you. You're going to meet nothing but bad karma if you're not already in it. King of Swords. I feel this is somebody coming. This is the same Emperor coming with the truth. Oh God, and they're coming with a lot of passion. So there's the King of Swords, and there's the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and yep, followed by the Ace of Wands. This masculine's coming in with a lot of passion and a lot of love. There's the Knight of Cups, a romantic offer. They feel like they can do anything. So, but the Tower's hitting. So again, I feel a lot of people could be in the Tower moment right now. Actually, look. The moment where people are jumping out the burning building has to happen before somebody can pick that crown back up and become the Emperor. That would have flew better if I'd picked up that card, the crown. So I'll say that again. Whatever I said, look. The Tower moment has to happen. The faulty foundation has to break down, whatever that is, faulty belief system, faulty whatever situations people are in. And then that's when the moment the Emperor picks up their crown again. Oh, and then look. And I did see, where is the King of Swords? Oh, the King of Swords is kicking about somewhere. But there's the Queen of Swords. In this case, this reminds me of a title I done, like, God, that was like, I don't know when that was. Was it 2 years ago or something? A year and a half ago? I think it was 2 years ago. And I was titled it The King and Queen of Swords are dropping their shields or something. This is two people that are ready to speak their truth to one another. Two twin flames. And it's fated. It's a fated moment of happiness. So don't feed it. That's what I want to say. Don't feed it. You might be in a bit of hanged man right now. There's a bit of a pause before union. Literally the Four of Wands again. As this masculine faces their shadow side. The last bits of it. Or depending how long you've been in it, you know, you could be in the thick of it. Someone's facing their shadow side about an injustice. Healing and hermit before going towards a Queen of Wands. People have tried to delay this message. They've tried to keep this masculine out in the cold. Didn't want them to give to the person from the past that brought them a lot of happiness. Kept them indecisive. Yeah, the sneaky, to borrow my friend on the, well, he's not my friend, but the guy I like watching. Sneaky pricks, Seven of Swords, that have held this person back from their lover. And that's a particularly beautiful lover's card. Look, this is a divinely meant connection that's been sabotaged. That's what that means. Seven of Swords, that's been sabotaged. Somebody's wish fulfillment. Look, somebody's pineapple moment was sabotaged. Somebody encouraged somebody not to apologise to somebody too, because I just saw the apology card. Yeah, but somebody's going for a death and rebirth after. Now, again, I don't like that. That King of Cups has now come up upside down. So again, somebody, again, there could have been quite, you know, quite manipulative, holding back their feelings. Somebody held back their feelings, and yeah, it's like, again, they keep telling me somebody basically acted towards the Divine Feminine how people acted towards them, and that's the shadow part that they're not proud of, that they're facing, that you're healing, and could be really quite stuck in your head about that, and very sad and remorseful and regretful, and coming up against, look, this is all the people that are coming at this person. Look. All the people, and then there's the upside down queens. Queen of Cups in reverse, manipulative woman, could turn on the tears to get the attention, damsel in distress. Queen of Pentacles is the money grabber. Could be the same person, or it could be different females of any connection that got somebody, like, my stomach's really, I'm really hungry now, but yeah, exhausted, traumatized, healing. This is basically somebody realising that people were sabotaging them, but now this person's focused on their Empress. Wanting to come forward with some kind of small offer of true love. So that's not a small offer, is it? That, oh wow, yeah, see, it's not a small offer, because it's like the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. And the Six of Cups and the Temperance, which a lot of people are coming in fast, which a lot of people actually associate with being a twin flame card as well. And then there's the Rainbow again. Oh my god, if I could fit all of them in, that's beautiful. This is a love from the past life, or the past in this life, that's coming in fast. The Chariot again, that was the move card. Wait a minute. I think I'll use the third eye one, but in case you know, that's a lovely one too. Right, I'm going to end it, but I hope this helps somebody. And like I said, I just spoke for longer because I felt like to generate and healing, to send it all, whoever's way needs this. And the frustrating thing about this is, like I said, these can take a few months, if not years in some cases, to be manifested in the physical. But all I know is they do at some point. And I feel the ones I'm doing now are not that far out of real time. And for some people, who knows, it could even be real time. I guess if you're the one feeling like this, you'll know. Well, you would know. Yeah, you're feeling like you're not at the door to your healing and happiness. And that you were clouded by smoke and mirrors about a caring connection, which was the right way to go, the temple path. And now it's left you in yeah, look, it's the same message. Now someone's in anxiety, realising that now they're listening to Spirit about the hostilities and opening their third eye to who caused the trouble, valuing yourself. wanting that victory. I paused because no, wait a minute. Wanting to come in for a victory, but it kind of came out reverse. There was no victory and nothing but a broken heart and pain whatever way you went. But now you can see that was the wrong way. This is basically it's to hopefully help people to see that you weren't actually meant to go that way. This is all meant to happen. Yeah, towards a sorry, laugh, but towards a manipulative feminine. It's come out again. And now you're putting a period of financial constraints behind you, wanting to come in for the real one, for the real true love. Yeah, and you can escape if you want to. It's an illusion if you think you can. Yeah, it's because it's the end of a karmic cycle. So if anybody's saying something that, if this is resonating, it's like you're in overtime. Like you don't need to stay there is what the message is. Yeah, you don't need to stay with the money grabber. Fuck no. See what I mean? The cat hanging around there again. Yeah. This person doesn't want options. And they're putting some storm warning and indecision behind them. Again, somebody's putting the drama and the chaos and the storm behind them because they've made their decision. This thinking man is like, again, I'll say the same thing, but can't believe I lost my diamond while picking up stones. Yeah, look, people that just turned out to be envious and jealous have sabotaged this, taken all my strength, blocked my heart chakra, stopped me from taking action towards anything. They didn't even appreciate me. They kept secrets. That's also a dark high priestess. I'm going for my happiness. I'm going for my counterpart because it was a thinking man, now it's a thinking woman. But I'm trying to get into balance before that. Before I come forward to speak my truth. I have to stay here just now to heal. And some people need to stay and they're impatient about being in unhappy families or around family that don't want you to go forwards. Like, but this person's going to get to the point where in the physical they're going to be walking away, but it came out reverse, to be fair. Somebody's not walking away from somewhere just now, but they're ending some kind of contract with a community. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, something. So again, whether this is like one of these people is like somebody's romantic partner and that's friends or family around them, or this is like someone's friends or family or whatever. It's, it could be your family, it could be different, whatever. But it's like there's some kind of contract coming to an end. Soul contract with some kind of group is coming to an end. And when you move forward, they're going to be blossoming abundance. I don't like that. Anyway, look, somebody kept somebody all tied up at the sacral chakra. Somebody that was a false feminine, where there was no happiness, exhausted this person, fucked up their plans, and then look at the man in the house. I'm not laughing because it's funny, I'm just laughing because it makes sense of what I was saying. Oh, God. We need to end it right. Like, give us something nice, because I don't know why they made me tap in it. What do we need to know about the nice stuff coming in? Perfect match. You complete each other in the most harmonious way. Basically, because you went through that, you now see who is your perfect match. And that came out yesterday. So fucking hell, somebody really does feel like somebody's their perfect match. This is a spiritual union or literal proposals. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. Or like I said, it's something that would lead to that because somebody thinks you're the perfect match. Yeah, and it's perfect divine timing. A serendipitous event. Manifesting the one very soon your true love will arrive. My stomach's rumbling and saying, go and get something to eat. Yeah, it's a very psychic connection. Your communication goes beyond words. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you later.